Alright, welcome to another Christmas in July video. I am so excited about this one because I'm just going to kind of be talking through some of my plans that I have this year for the house. So this is me decorating the house that I live in now. Last year, if you're new here, I lived in an apartment, I decorated for Christmas, and then in November I moved, and then I came over and decorated the house that I live in now for Christmas. And it was kind of exhausting. So by the time it got to decorating, I will say I didn't put my all into decorating, but it did look absolutely incredible. And I'm so excited for this year and to see what I end up doing. Now, last year in the apartment, I did the green tree with the velvet brown ornaments and gold and the bows. And then I got this tree from King of Christmas, which is the King Flock, which is my favorite King of Christmas tree. I got this one, and it was, I believe this one is 8 feet. And I did the brown flocked ornaments on it, and I loved it so much better. I felt like it really made it pop, and it was kind of more my style. So this year, for sure, I'm going to be putting the tree in the same spot, and I'm going to do probably the brown flocked ornaments with just the different little additions that I had. I think it was just like the brown velvet bows and the velvet ornaments, and then I had like a velvet angel. I loved all of those ornaments. So I definitely will still be doing that again this year with the 8 foot flock tree. Now, the mantle and the fireplace was my favorite because I've never actually had a mantle to decorate like this. So this was very fun, and I loved the way that it turned out, and will definitely be willing to do this again. I got these pieces of garland. I believe this one is from Walmart. And then later on, I found one at Michael's with the little red berries in it, and I ended up layering it on top, and that was my favorite. So definitely going to be doing that, as well as the stockings right here. I think it's going to look very similar this year because if there was anything I loved so much last year about Christmas, it was the fireplace and the Christmas tree beside it. So those things I will be keeping the same. Now, as far as the rest of the house, I'm really not sure yet. I would love to get up my floating shelves somewhere. I have not found a place for those yet, but I need to really think about that and get those hung up. Also, I really don't know if we will be moving after my lease is up in February. I know y'all get exhausted about me moving every single year, but this house is a little bit too small for us. We are willing to stay another year, but if another good opportunity comes up, we will be moving again in February. But I have the whole holiday season to be here. I signed a lease for a little bit longer. That way I wouldn't have to move right at Christmas again. So it's not going to be like that every time now. So hopefully we'll find, a better fit, but if not, we'll just stay here and we'll just make it work for another year, which would be totally fine because I love this house so much and I love the area. But I feel like if everything's not in its place, that I feel like I'm drowning because I just don't have a good place for everything. But that's kind of a factor of putting up the floating shelves or not, because I don't know if I want to make those big holes in the wall if I don't have to. And I just can't think of a good area. So I might not be doing the floating shelves, might just be decorating both the entryway tables, the dining area. I will be putting a Christmas tree in the dining area because it fits perfectly. I know I'll be getting a new tree from King of Christmas this year. Not sure what kind of vibe I'm going for. I really like the green tree, like the plain green tree. I really love the flocked. I think the flocked is just my style, and that is what I love. But I'm going to let some Christmas music play while I decorate. I just took clips out of my videos from last year. It's not the entire video. Also loved the real greenery last year. This was, I think, at the bottom of my bag because I got the real greenery in October. So I'm going to try to do that again from the same source because I loved it. And I loved having the real greenery, and it lasted a while. I just kept it in my fridge. So that will be something I am doing again this year. But I'm going to let the music play for a little bit and I'll pop back on here later.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne.
I will say this kitchen was a little bit more challenging to decorate, but I kind of just took it section by section. So I did like the coffee or hot cocoa station area, and then I just had this corner right here with the tray and then that other corner that we just decorated. And that kind of made it a little bit easier. I haven't really decorated it much for the other holidays. I am so excited about decorating this house for fall. That's coming up very soon, and I'm just excited because I didn't do that last year because I wasn't in here yet, and that just makes me so happy. But I'll probably do similar decorations here in the kitchen this year. It will be very similar to this. I might use like a couple of different decor items, but I did like the way everything turned out in here. Also, I loved the shelving by my sink. I don't know if you guys remember the little light up houses that are actually still there. So I ended up just leaving them up all year round and I love them so much. I can just like add little Christmas things to it and it makes it like look Christmassy. But I really love it. It makes me happy. But I do need to take them off and dust under there. So that will definitely be something that gets done while Christmas decorating. But I do love this little coffee station. The only thing that's changed is I now have my Nespresso instead of the Keurig. And I have that checkered tray, which I'll still use. I use it right now. It's not in this video, but my new checkered tray that I found at Home Goods. So I will implement that this year as well. So it will be a little bit different in the kitchen, but it will be very similar to this, just breaking it up into 3 sections, and then we'll obviously have the houses there. But I might just see if I can find some smaller little Christmas items to set with these to make it feel a little bit more Christmassy. Then I have the wreaths over the cabinets in the above the microwave. So that's pretty much the gist of this. And then I do wreaths on the front doors. And those look great. I don't even know if I showed them last year. I'm trying to think, did I get a new wreath? Oh, I did. I got the one from Walmart and it's so cute and I've been protecting it. So there's certain things that do not go out in my storage shed and that was one of them. And then the twinkle light tree from Walmart that I never found a place for. I still don't really know what to do with that here. Last year I had put it in my office and that's probably where it will go again this year. I'm just not sure. It's kind of an awkward length. It would look really pretty on the porch, but I don't want to leave it out there all the time. I might just set it out there sometimes on the front porch just to like have some lights out there. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. The kitchen will look pretty much similar except for maybe some minor changes. Love these light up houses. They made me so happy. Although I never did really keep them lit up. They just kind of sat there without the lights on, but there is like timers on the bottom. And if I found some more light up houses that I could add to or some that were different colors that would look good, I will definitely be open to that. But I have no idea what kind of Christmas stuff every store is going to have this year yet because it's obviously way, way too early. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy the Christmas in July videos. This will probably be my last one, unless y'all want me to do another one that's kind of like, I don't know, like Christmas decor ideas maybe, but it will kind of be similar to these. So I don't really know if it's necessary to do another one, but let me know if you like the Christmas vibes in July. I know I love it, but also it's very close to the time that I gear up for the holidays because I will start fall in I think 4 weeks. The end of July will be my fall content starting. So I'm kind of already preparing for the holidays. I know a lot of you hate that, but it's very exciting for me. I love it. I've always loved it. I always will love it. And nobody can change my mind about loving it. So I am not really a summer person. I like when the weather gets warmer and it's different, but I don't like it for very long. I'm ready for the holidays. I'm a holiday girly and that just can't change. And a lot of people don't like the holidays because of maybe trauma or sad things that happen around the holidays. And I will say, I've had a lot of sad things happen to me over the holidays, and it never took the joy of Christmas away from me. And I'm so grateful for that because I still just enjoy it probably even more than I did before. And I don't know, it just brings me happiness and joy. I love the Christmas lights. I love decorating for you guys. I love making my videos. it is my favorite thing to do in this entire world. So thank you guys for being here and being in the spirit with me. I can't wait to see what I get done this year and what everything looks like. I'm so excited for that. But the video is going to end here shortly. I'm going to go make my bed up, and then that will be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and celebrating Christmas in July with me. But I will see you guys on Thursday.